Hello everybody, I'm Shane McAnally, the CEO of Aroga, and this is the corporate update call for August of 2021. All right, so last month, this is great news guys. Once again, our numbers were up. It's really exciting, and as they say guys, all boats rise. And many people now, many different people are doing many different things. And as a group, you can see this paying off for quite a lot of people. So all I can say, guys, is if you are not plugged in, plug in. There's lots of places that you can go now. Contact your team, your upline, anybody. If you're looking for something that you'd like to look at or that they might suggest you want to look at. Anyways, there's lots of things you can do. Plug in. All right, guys, something else that's really exciting. There were some people when they first came into Aroga a while back that they told me, they went out of their way to tell me that they would never be able to build a business. And the interesting part is now they've plugged in and they are doing just that. These people have hit significant ranks, significant levels this past month. So please look at the Aroga Wellness Partner Facebook page after commissions are all run, so about the 10th or so of this month, to see who those people were. We will give them some recognition on that page. All right, let's shift gears a little bit here. Let's go to New Zealand, and as we announced last month, we are on the ground pre-launch. Something that you may have heard, and if not, I'm going to tell you now. There were some issues, of course, with the fulfillment center where the product shipped from in New Zealand that have now been worked out. That was expected. Of course, when you first start taking your first live orders is when certain issues or challenges pop up that we get to address. And like I say, those have been addressed now. So it's really good news. Things are moving along well over there. And also, some of our new people over there hit ranks, which is really exciting in their first month. As we said before, you can sign up people as wellness partners and customers over there, just like you can here. One thing I want to mention again, make sure if you're in New Zealand or the person that you're talking to is in New Zealand, that they click that little New Zealand flag in the top left corner on the web page. And the same thing goes for Japan. If they're in Japan, make sure it says Japan Japanese up there. That way they'll get an account in the appropriate country that they're in. All right, guys, some exciting news. Pathways Plus lung support. The pre-launch purchases, they began shipping at the end of last month. So if you came to the Mini P3 and you placed an order there and you haven't already gotten your Pathways Plus lung support, it should be coming very quickly. A little reminder, you will see a separate charge for that. So be ready for that. Don't get alarmed and think you were charged twice for the same thing. So be expecting a separate charge, one for your regular order or your auto order, and then for the Pathways Plus lung support for last month. Okay, another reminder. It will be in your next auto order unless you cancel it. But if you cancel it, you can't add it back until the official product launch in October if you did remove it from your auto order. Okay. So, in case there's any confusion here, Pathways Plus lung support is designed to support apoptosis with an emphasis on the lungs. Okay, so the other new product announcement that we talked about at the Mini P3, our Omega product, it's our next Essentials product, which will also launch in October. Okay? The product's designed to where it uses the science that's right in front of us and makes the most phenomenal and effective and affordable omega oil product available. And be on the lookout for more details on this product, the pre-launch, later in the month. Okay? All right. So, of course, there's much more to come about both of these products. The Science Night in October around the P3 will give the science around these two new amazing products. So make sure you check that out. It'll be really, really, really super informative. A reminder here, this is not clear to everybody. Apparently, I need to make it a little more clear here, so I'm going to repeat myself. There are 3 different IVX systems, one for each country that we're in. Okay, so if you're in the US, you want to go to arogavideo.com. If you're in New Zealand, you want to go to arogavideo.co.nz. If you're in Japan, you want to go to arogavideo.jp. Don't try to go to the one where the person you're prospecting is in. So in other words, if you're in the US and you're prospecting somebody in New Zealand, use the arogavideo.com site, because all the stuff there is geared for your notification, not for the person you're sending it to necessarily. Okay, that's the simplest way I can say that, so please try to stick with that. And if you have further questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us with those. Okay guys, the P3, it's coming up in about 2.5 months. Get your tickets now. Don't wait. It's on October the 16th. All right. So here are a few details I want to make sure you're aware of. The Science Night. All right. That one is going to be online for sure. Okay. So if you can't make it to the P3, you can check this one out. All right. It's going to be the Thursday night before the P3. It's the first in-depth discussion of Pathways Plus lung support and the Essentials Omega product. All right, so you do not want to miss that, especially if that's something you're really interested in, is the science behind the products. Next will be the Doers Dinner. It is on the Friday before the P3. Sean is putting out videos each Sunday, so Sunday of every week leading up to it, with that week's goals. All right, so these goals are what you need to do to earn points to qualify for the Doers Dinner. Access or admission to this dinner cannot be purchased. You have to earn it through doing what Sean says to do in those videos, okay? There is no automatic qualification because of what you've done. It's not the Done's dinner, it's the Doers Dinner. Okay, so you have to do certain things to qualify. There's a point system. And like I say, every Sunday, Sean puts out a video of what you got to do to earn those points. Watch those videos, guys. They're on YouTube. They're on Facebook. We try to make it real easy to get to them, okay? It will be clear what you have to do and how many points each thing that you do is worth. So watch the videos. It's not too late. If you haven't started yet, jump on it now, okay? So like I said, get your tickets now for the P3 in October. You do not want to miss this, all right? Couple of ways to get connected that we've mentioned a little bit, but probably need to be hit on a little bit more. Facebook Aroga Wellness Partner group page. There's lots of great stuff going on there, guys, and the more stuff that we do there, the better. The more people are going to see it, the more they're going to engage. It's just a really great place for us to chat. Another thing is Clubhouse. This is happening 2 times per week. This is a discussion about apoptosis. They're on Tuesday and Fridays. Talk to your upline if you really don't know what in the world I'm talking about. It is probably the best platform out there for interactive discussion. So if you or somebody you know wants to talk about the products or the science behind the products, or just pretty much any general scientific question around nutrition, that's the place to go. Okay? Guys, if you haven't yet, please check out the new team performance report. It tells you what the people on your team need to do to get to the next rank. It's really, really helpful for everyone. If you want to get some Aroga stuff, some shirts and stuff like that, go to arogaswag.com. It's a really simple site. Check it out. We update it pretty regularly. So if you haven't been on it in a while, check it out again. arogaswag.com. All right, now I want to mention the Leadership Development Zoom. Guys, this has been very well received. The people who are on there are getting, I'm going to say, better. They're getting better at opening up and sharing what they're doing and what they think about what's being done. So if you want help, encouragement, direction on what you need to do to get your business to the next level, that's where you need to be. So if you're interested, text LEADER 2021 to 313131. All right, like I said, guys, it's being very well received. They're pretty short, so it doesn't take a lot of your time, and it's very well worth it. Some other resources, just for the Health of It YouTube channel, that is where Dr. Bill and Dr. Hall in particular, and Sean and Barbie also weigh in there on questions that we get a lot from both the field and customers. And they're questions that come up enough to where we feel we should take the time to make a video because more people probably have the same question. We mentioned IVX. Please use it, guys. It's working. Live videos people put out there. Troy puts out some great ones. Some other wellness partners are also putting out some really good ones. And I want to encourage you guys, if you're not watching them, have a look at them. I'm sure you'll get something out of them. And if you haven't made your own yet, give it a shot. I think you'll find a lot of people really appreciate what you have to say. The Aroga weekly calls, guys. Jump on them. They're great. I know you can listen to the replay, but it's best when you're on there live, okay? So try to do that for us. Wellness partner calls. There's a bunch of those out there now, and that's really, really awesome. Ask your team which calls they know that are going on, which ones they really like. I know Mark Johnson's got a great one going on. Gina Colafrancesco's got another great one going on. Check those out. And of course, guys, get on your team calls. And the one I always mention, and it's probably the most powerful and the oldest of all, it's the three-way call. Reach out to your team, ask for help, offer help, do three-way calls, okay? I want to encourage you guys, as always, to be proactive. There's a lot of people out there who need what you have, and they're not going to come ask you for it necessarily. So go out there, tell them what you got, offer the help you have. That's all you can do. All right, so if you want to get the text blast and you don't already, text Aroga to 313131. Check your back office early. Check it often, please, guys. There's a lot of information there to help you get to the next level. And that's what we all want. When we get to the next level, it means we're helping more and more people. As always, guys, remember, all auto orders will have run by the end of the 23rd of every month. So check after then, and unless you do something, nothing in your back office is going to change. So hit it hard after then. All right, guys, have a great month. Let's make this one the best one yet.